Anyway.
Turning 8 this Sunday.
This Sunday. Oh my goodness.
What other kind of tricks do you do, Ben?
Well, I'm gonna go see what everybody is simmering. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people.
Are you running, Kenneth? Don't move it too fast. Hello, Kenneth.
Trees away from it and shrubs and
Good night.
okay.
Birds way out
It's
yonder.
still
Here are the ladies in Sam's house preparing the hors d'oeuvres, the food for finger snacks, sandwiches. Betty, Almarine, and Jennifer.
Wondered what you were buttering about. I know.
Betty, you didn't smile.
Well, we got it.
Inside Sam's house. That mess on the table there is
Where
our
was this
pictures that
taken
Betty
in,
brought over here.
46, that'd be at Harlingen?
She's kind of broken them down in those folders by family. Jimmy and Francis
No, not Harlingen.
over there looking at them.
What?
I think he went to Lackland for basic training in
And
46, and then he went over to
Oh, really?
Hawaii and Johnson Island.
And Betty.
Why don't we get chocolate?
This is Susan's daughter, Lauren.
put the fish bowl. You do? Remember when I called you
Susan,
Steve
table
Canyon?
is Jennifer.
I called him Steve Canyon.
Yeah,
Oh,
here comes Kenneth
howdy.
and Joshua.
Yeah, that's
Joshua,
me.
Susan, or Jimmy's.
Don't we need pictures with all of us this time?
What?
Don't we need pictures with all of us this time?
This is out in Sam's backyard. We're looking at Almarine, our cousin from Texas.
Everybody go.
Gail, Charlie with his back to us. Sam, and this is Jimmy Jolly's youngest son.
They're not up there.
There's James Jolly.
Y'all have any sandhill trains out there?
There's Cheryl,
It's not real close.
Willig, and John Jolly. There's John Michael, red-headed, Jennifer's son. And there's Ben again, and Joshua. And up there's Kenneth. And we have over here Lauren, Susan's daughter. Inside the living room, there's Susan, her daughter Lisa.
I'm right here.
Boy, and tall one is Lauren, Jay's daughter. And Katie, Susan's daughter. There's Samantha. She's enjoying the festivities as much as anybody else.
well, yours too. We're sticks.
And Alicia.
Especially Jay.
Hi. Hi.
That's Samantha. Alicia wanted me to get her on this video. She's sitting there in her chair next to the stairs. Okay, everybody out.
Identify who you're shooting.
Oh, now I can't do that. This is almost everybody outside.
Say something and don't move it quite so fast.
Okay. That's Grandpa over there who's talking to me. And Aunt Jennifer right next to him. Uncle Charlie. I don't know. Cheryl. There's Aunt Gail and another person. Then there's some kids in the background here singing. We're out here at Uncle Sam's.
10,000 telephone conversations at once takes up 64,000 on and off states of this light that they put on the end of this per second. So 64,000 times 129,000 is how many times they turn that light on and off on the end of this fiber optics every second. That's how they do it. That's how they send the digital signal over the fiber optics, is they turn the light on and
This is in Sam's
Does this
office.
have anything to do with that little outfit called AT&T?
yeah, yeah.
They kind of go for that, don't they? I mean,
They're actually not recognized anymore as the leader
There's Jimmy
in
and Cheryl
communications.
and
They're pretty
Sam.
much a dinosaur.
Tell that to Lucent
Francis.
Technology.
Lucent doesn't have anything to do with it
Jennifer.
anymore. They're spun off. They're totally separate. So.
I was saying, I said tell to Lucent because they're doing
I-
it.
This is Cheryl and Brian. Jugie in the back of Almarine's head. Francis and Jimmy. And Sam. Here at Sam's for our reunion. This is Joshua and John Michael, Samantha, and Sam and Jennifer. Out in Sam's backyard, in Jennifer's backyard. And this is their puppy dog.
Listening here with
they belong to Al Marine. I can't say anything wrong.
This is everybody. There's Sam and Jennifer, Jody, and then Brian here in the front, Jimmy, Francis, Lauren, Cheryl with her back to us, and there's Katie, and then Lauren, and then Al Marine, and Kenneth, and Charles, and Gail, and Judy, all gathered out here having salsa and chips and vegetables and dip. We're in Sam and Jennifer's backyard. That's Sam's office and Sam's workshop.
Hey, good guy.
And there's Joshua.
We're still over at Sam's out in his backyard, eating hors d'oeuvres and vegetable dips of different kinds.
We embrace first. Embrace them or mug them? I got me an own too, so I had mine out.
We got 5 more people on the way. Should be here in a little bit. There's Tim and his son, and James, and James's daughter Lori, and their daughter Amber. They just joined that party. Now that pretty well makes it complete today, but we're still looking for Al Marine's daughter and family to show up looking for her.
Absolutely, totally.
How do you turn the flash off on this? Or do I need the flash?
There's how you charge it. I thought it would go
I
off.
did too. But it's still flashing.
Sure flash fast.
Tim, what are you doing? Stand over there. I got him in mind.
Where's
Somebody
my
must
camera?
have B.O.
Where's my dad?
He went to get his camera. He'll be right back.
I think he went inside or something. Don't forget y'all hadn't introduced her to Jennifer.
James? James, bring a whole bunch over here, man. Come on, you eat later. Let's get the introductions over with.
Betty. Betty.
This is Jennifer, that's Sam's wife. And Eric, named his grandson. This is Jennifer and Samantha.
Son-in-law.
How you doing? Lori's wife, Tim.
Always has.
Wife, Tim.
Lori's
Tim.
wife.
Yeah.
You better take him
Lori's
off
husband,
of it.
Tim.
Yeah.
Where?
You're right.
Oh boy. That's the first mistake I've made in the last 30 minutes. What can I get you?
Little Mary.
I'm fine. Okay.
Little Mary.
No.
No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine.
Change their mind.
Trying to get over the
So y'all left about 4 o'clock this
Figured
morning,
if
huh?
he
That's
did,
about right.
more than you could take.
long day.
How did you get on the same flight?
Well, I made it quite a bit of dirt.
Oh, I'm telling
I didn't like it at home.
you. He didn't say it.
Yeah.
Just tell him, lucky.
That's right.
Yeah. Coke,
You
diet.
have to know how to pull some
Sprite.
strings
There wasn't no
sometimes.
string
Fried
pulled,
Mountain
believe it or
Dew.
not. When we
Eric?
got on the
On
flight,
that oil.
over here,
I think this was
to get here from, wasn't no problem to St. Louis, but they thought it would be a problem from St. Louis to Orlando, and there were seats all in that plane.
When y'all left Little Rock, you went to St. Louis,
Mhm.
then you went to Tampa,
No, then we went from St. Louis to Orlando.
straight to Orlando. Why did you? Oh, I bet y'all did. Jen said y'all went to St. Louis, Tampa, and Orlando.
We ain't been to Tampa.
Yes, okay, you're gonna do it.
So, when y'all
Okay, well, you do the macarena
y'all
one.
flew into Orlando?
Yes.
If I can.
Okay. Long as we can do it now.
One exit. Not really. Not bad. We turned at the lake. What is this? Where are we at? Lakewood? Longwood?
Longwood.
We turned and went down a little bit and we decided we turned the wrong way and went back. It wasn't, we probably 15 minutes out of our way. It wasn't a big deal.
That's not bad.
You were almost here.
Yeah, if I'd seen the map, I'd known we'd have been here.
They didn't let you
I didn't see the map.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Sometimes things like that happen.
They were testing my nerves and my navigational
Oh,
skills.
they let you do the driving?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got somebody.
Well, you really do it. I like it. You really do.
That's right, Charlie lets me do the driving.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, no, I tell the
He
truth.
threw the map at me a while ago.
I'll fix it up and I'll do don't drive there. Really, you're the one.
And I can do that.
That good? Are y'all staying at the Ramada Inn?
No, we're staying at my aunt. I have family.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have family that lives here. I'm originally from Tampa. We're living in Georgia.
Decent place.
Well, I thought it was a left-hand turn. But you didn't have to do the map.
Now, it's, I see Jody here. Where's Marianne at? She in the house?
She's here. Yeah, she was in the house looking at pictures.
Oh, her and Alma Reed.
Shoot that blue Now, where this is Sam's house? Now, which one?
He went to check on the signs.
Oh,
We put up some signs for the hunting. It's been taken back.
okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You'll get fine daddy with the camera. They're gonna do small arrangements. Well, first I think it's raining.
And where's Jay?
Raining, what's all?
he works on road construction.
It's raining. Ah, it's raining. Don't y'all feel that? It's raining.
So, but it ain't raining now.
It's not like it's gonna downpour, but it's still raining.
And you know.
He's taking tomorrow, which his boss wouldn't be happy about.
Now, Sam and let's see,
Oh
they're,
my gosh,
are they,
guys, it's so
queen?
simple. I turned the volume down. I didn't.
Get up there on that concrete.
Y'all are ready, right? You can let me.
Katie and Lauren doing the Macarena. Come on, Katie. That's enough.
Go, Josh.
Go!
There you go. Get it.
That's Josh. That's James' son.
You're doing good.
And Samantha getting out there with them.
Come on, let's go.
Now the old folks are getting in on this act.
Get up there. Get up there. Your potato. I don't know how.
This is Al Marine's family. Kayla, Karen, Al Marine, Kevin, Ms. Nauman, and Larry. They're from Texas. Al Marine is Judy's cousin.
Okay, we're still taking pictures out in the backyard. Rick Butker, Susan's husband, has joined our party. And we've lost Al Marine. She and her daughter and son-in-law are headed to Texas. And there's James' granddaughter, Amber. And James' grandson, Eric.
Yeah, we need to go take pictures of that.
That's James, of course.
Do you think the crickets would smile?
Yeah, that's south of it.
Lower antenna.
We gotta take it out anyway.
This is our table for the evening meal on Friday. We have a buffet that everybody can make their own sandwiches.
Dinner,
This is everybody
as you go in.
getting ready to go in and eat.
Menu, okay, we're passing.
Yay!
And you select what you want. If you haven't already, pay as you go in. We go in as a family and you take care of your kids at the same time. And there was another thing, I can't remember what it was. Oh, I would like a pretty accurate count of how many are gonna be out at the park tomorrow for the shrimp bowl. We need to pick up the shrimp. All right, now we're gonna do a show of hands.
And if you don't like shrimp, please let it be known and we can make other arrangements.
We're gonna take what plan check together. We'll be traveling to get here. Amen.
These are the adults going through the line. They got to eat first before the kids, so there was some food left for them.
All I need is a Rolls Royce now.
This is part of the family getting shrimp for our Saturday at noon or afternoon shrimp boil.
I got a few. Wait for you to peel mine.
If it's something that she wants to do.
This is everybody digging in with their shrimp.
I'll pay it all my
Cleanup is in progress after the shrimp dinner and luncheon. Quite a few of them are out already walking the reel off. This is our cottage at Blue Springs State Park. 2 bedrooms with each bedroom sleeping up to 8 people. Air conditioned, fully furnished except for your condiments and your food. Your blanket and your towel, etc. are furnished. Right up the street there is that driveway there is number 4. That's where part of the Jolly family stayed. And right on up the road to number 6 is where the rest of the Jolly family stayed. We stayed with them first night and slept up 8 in each bedroom.
This is at the patio restaurant on Saturday night. We're here, they're taking our orders. These are the kids that are sitting here from all the families. Manager talking to Jiggy.
Sit right here, Sam. Right here.
I made a few notes.
They don't want to sit.
Made a few notes because I'm having these senior moments more than often where I forget things. I'd like to thank Jennifer and Sam and their families for hosting us last night. Again, she's not here, but I want to thank Cheryl for the shrimp today and for helping me and that she helped put this thing together, such as it is. You've been I had some figures here.
We'll give her a hand when she gets
This is our first 100 family reunion. We have about 34 people here out of 80 some odd. For our next reunion, we would like to increase this number. So I ask you today to start thinking about where we're going to have the next one. I want you to give it some serious thought, and we'll discuss it later on after the
Next reunion.
decision. Put us all up at our house. Y'all hear a second on the motion?
Going where?
What's that?
Uncle Bobby's house.
Huh?
Well, Uncle Bobby's house.
Oh.
That's a good idea. Surprise, here we all are.
Yeah. Okay, let me get a couple more things out of the way here. Videotapes will be sent to each family. You can go ahead and copy that many times as you want. If I get information from all of you, Mr. Jolly, if I get information from all of you, we'll put it together in form of a booklet. We'll send this to each family. If you copy that as well. We'll also send this to those people that are on the mailing list originally that aren't here. As well as the tickets. I don't know how to say that either, but I'm not going to send it out to Okay, getting all of you. We've all taken a lot of pictures today, and be 2 years from now, or whenever we decide, before we sit down and see all these things, if you come up with a good photo that you'd like to swap with me, send to me, feel free to do so. We're going to do the same thing. Okay, we'll get the rest of it later.
I got those numbers and then I turned around and didn't put them down. $80 last week. We got Sheriff and Bill, James and John back in there somewhere. We got 2 more kids that belong to James.
You almost got your finger over the lid, though. Careful now, every time I get it, which one? John.
This is Kenneth and Josh and Ben and John Michael and Eric, Lauren, move back, and Katie and Alicia and Samantha and Amber and Lauren. This is James, Bill, Cheryl, Rick, Kim, Lori, Jennifer, Sam, Francis, James, and Judy. This is John, Susan, and Sue, Susan, and Lisa, and Brian. Jay's standing up back there. Gail, and Charles, and Marianne, and Jody.
There's Mom and Dad. Hardly eat their salads.
This is everybody with their dinner. Eating their faces.
We get fish up there every once in a while. Where's one of the good things right? Pretty good. Got a few more here. 6 please. We'll start off.
This is everybody after we finished eating.
You don't know what they're still missing you. They're your kids that are missing. You're right. I know I'm right. Sam's got baby problems. When they stand up and identify their family and introduce them, there's really no introduction needed anymore. Since we've co-mingled for 3 days now, we're making it as short and brief as you want. For the purpose of the video camera, at least identify your family by name. Okay? We'll start with James, who's the eldest of this group. What do we want? Name? No. I'm James, the eldest of the whole group. I'm all by myself except my daughter, her family. I'll let her introduce her own family. All right?
Lori Hunter Marks.
Tim Marks, Lori's wife. Amber, two children, Eric and Amber. Okay, Mr. Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm Jim Jolly. I'd like to introduce my family, my daughter, Susan, my daughter, Cheryl, my son, John, and my son, James. I'll let each one of them introduce their offspring. Susan,
Okay.
my wife, Frances, right here.
Okay.
Susan,
My husband is. We have 4 children. Brian, Lisa. Lisa's 19. This is Lauren. Lauren is 9. Somewhere we have Peggy, who's 12.
They're in the bathroom.
They're probably in the bathroom where they've been. Peggy.
James.
Okay, I'm Cheryl. We're looking at this is what I'm still with. And that's the extent of my family.
I'm James Jolly. My wife, Olivia, is not here. From my clan right now, I have Benjamin Jolly down there with the red shirt on. You can't see John around the corner. The oldest is Matthew. Lydia's son, he's 15. My oldest is Jason, he's 15. And I have a 13-year-old Blake and a 10-year-old Matt. In addition to these two.
Name's John, and I've got one 15-year-old daughter of Michigan. That's extended my family.
My wife Betty. I have 2 sons here, Jay and his wife Susan. I'll let him introduce his family. Jay and Sam.
That's my turn, right? I'm Jay Hunter. This is my wife Susan. Got my daughter Lauren, who's 12. My son Kenneth is 11.
In my pocket.
Okay.
I'm Sam. This is my wife Jennifer. And and my children, the present and accounted for, Elisha. The baby is Samantha. And John Michael, you can just barely see his red hair over the top of the partition back there. And we have also Danielle and Randy who are not here.
I said after the Cunningham.
All right, Marianne, go.
I'm Marianne Hunter Cunningham, and this is my Jody. We have 6 children, 12 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren.
And 2 more on the way.
2 more on the way.
And we're not that old.
Wait a minute. Okay, now.
The baby in the family. He doesn't look very much like it, does he?
This is my wife, Gail. And my father, 4 kids, none who are here. I got 4 children, 5 grandkids.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're about ready to take up again. He gave me a copy of Mother and Daddy's birth marriage certificate. If the senior member of the family wants a copy of it, I'll include that with the video clip. Okay? All righty. A lot of it has been shown in genealogy. We have a little bit, and others have a little bit. Also, when I was visiting the missing brother, he came up with my grandfather is R.G. Hunter. He married Lydia Waldrip, Waldrip, D-R-I-P. So he's got their progression, I guess you'd call it. Then he takes the Waldrop family all the way back to 1740. Copies of this are there that anybody wants. Okay, when you all sit down and write these thank you notes to me, you can include the request for these things, as well as if you want the entire group to know your email address, please add that on. And we'd like to eventually come up with the address of everybody, including the kids. This is information you can give to me, and we'll hold off on the booklet until we give everybody a chance to bring something in. How about the next reunion? We've had some suggestions. I haven't had any volunteers yet. One, I better not mention it. I'll amend this. Huh? That's open for discussion also. I'll amend what I said earlier. We have 36 people here out of 86. 50 people missing. If we can get a spot that's a little bit more central for everybody, that would be desirable. But other than the ones that you like, can we come up with a date? Okay, anybody have a suggestion?
Well, in order to get anywhere, you have to go through Atlanta.
Atlanta is fine. I have a fairly big house. You should also have a
Speak up.
Atlanta would be great. You know where we live. Can we accommodate everybody?
Well, not 80 people. It's going to be more than 36.
Huh? Well, we have another side of the family that's alternating years also. The next summer we hope to have one with them. So for us it would be in the year 2000. Of course, everybody here is invited to the Rogers Cousins reunion also. Any discussion? Wherever.
We kind of have to do summer with kids.
Well, that's it. The kids are out of school. We set this one when Sam's kids were all at home. Well, it's pretty much got to be either a long vacation or during the summer months to get all the grandkids and great-grandkids. I'll get you all the addresses of all of them that I have. Input for this little booklet, we'll get a copy of that thing out. So tentatively then, the year 2000 during the summertime. Atlanta, Georgia. Or Stone Mountain, which is.
That's a good idea.
That might be heard. That would suit me.
What, does Charles want us to come to his house? Yeah.
He said go back to Arkansas where this whole thing started.
That's something to think about.
Who's going to coordinate everything there and set it up for us? This modern day and age, we can do it through computers, I guess.
Or said she could if it's going to be in Arkansas.
Well,
It's at your house.
where in Arkansas? Hot Springs. Beautiful location. Weather's ideal there. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Well, I think that if this, are there any other suggestions? Well, there's plenty. Okay, who made the original motion? You did, and who seconded it? Okay, they withdraw their motions. Now we're thank you letters that you're going to send me, that you send a few pictures of your family, and we'll put this in the book.
Well, you keep asking about email. What is your email address?
Sam's and Jay's.
I'll email it to you.
Sam's and Jay's. You requested from him.
It would be nice to have family pictures. Or
We only have U.S. mail in Texas. We don't have email in Hey, Kenny. My Panasonic. You got them on the real estate. Everybody don't have email. When you get ready, I'll
So we're going to call this port Assembling of the Jolly Clan. That's Jim Jolly right there with his wife for 22 years, Francis.
Is that better? Do you want this light on?
Girl.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, you're going to have to get the kids down in front because we can't have anybody standing on the right side of this. Can Rick come in just a little further? Ben, stand up. And Josh, stand up.
There you go.
Jay, I've got your shoulder.
This group is James.
Okay. Smile.
Lori. Birch is good.
There you go.
Representing Texas contingent.
Percy, Miss Percy.
Jody Cunningham.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Charles and Gail.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Blue cheese.
I gotta get them out of the way first.
I don't think I got the one in the center there.
Are we too far away? Where's the button?
All right, let me get this. This is James.
Yeah.
Charles. Jugie. And Marianne. The 4 children that are here. 400 children that are here. All right, this is people standing around talking after we have had our picture taking session. That is Ben, Cheryl, James, and Rick. This is Josh. Katie. And Francis, and Susan, and Jimmy, and John. And this is Lisa, and Eric, and Gail, and Jay, and Marianne, Brian. There we go. Now his face isn't in the shadow. And there's Charles looking in the window. And this is Lauren.
Everybody's talking after the meal. There's Grandma Hunter. My grandma, anyways. Everybody's just having fun.
Lauren.
There goes Grandma.
Calendar's pretty good too. This is a daily view. This is a weekly view. Yeah, so you can schedule events. I'm starting to put birthdays in there. And they can you can set alarms for them.
There's Ben, Josh, and Kenneth.
There's Betty talking.
Betty calling.
Oh, bright.
Kids act like they know each other, don't they?
What I said this afternoon. There's little baby sister Marianne saying, hey, goodbyes. Jordan's already gone out to the automobile. People standing around outside saying their goodbyes.
It was raining just south of Wichita Falls. All through the hills. Wichita Falls.
Okay.
And the people
Yes.
standing on the inside still talking.
And you get to see in the back where they train the animals.
Bye.
Still saying some goodbye.
My
Jay
mother.
and family are departing.
Oh, bye.
Gail and Charles are getting ready for driving back to Winter Garden tonight. Jay and Sue are going home to Brooklyn.